righty, students. You should have finished pages 4, 5, and 6 and checked accordingly. In this page, you're really going to need colors, folks. I'm going to do 2 examples from Alex. And if you use colors, it makes this problem incredibly easy. This will only take us about 7 minutes here. It says, in the figure below, TW and TU are tangent to the circle O. Immediately, using the same color, please trace TW and TU. But I'd like you to trace the segment TU and TV in the same color because they are arms of a tan-tan angle. And arms of a tan-tan angle are congruent. So for this moment, TU and TV are arms of a tan-tan angle. The segment WU passes through the center of the circle. So WU goes through the center of the circle. Now watch out, that, my friends, is not a diameter, strictly. Okay, because that W goes outside the circle, so be very careful with that. These are the segments we have been given. T to U is 13.5, so from here to here is 13.5, and if TU is 13.5, TV must also be 13.5 because it's arms of a tan-tan angle. W to U is 7.2. So W to U. Let's squiggle that. That is 7.2. Our ambition is to find this little segment WV. Now this looks impossible, but don't freak out. It's so much easier than you think it is. I'd like you, please, to bracket T all the way to W. Bracket. Now, trace that again, T to W. Now trace T to V. I think you see, if you could get T to W, we're going to call that X. To find that little segment, all you do is subtract. You're like, how do we get that big X segment? Ready? Sing with me, folks. If tangent to a radius, 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 if tangent to a radius, right angle at the edge. Let's pull this out where you can see it. That's T to U, U to W, and then we have W to T, which is going to be our X, and you just figured out, lo and behold, there is a right angle there. Hey, friends, now it's easy. Have 2 sides, need 3rd side. Tag. Yes, you may use a calculator. Get that out. Let's do the math. See if you can beat me here. Solving for X, round to the first decimal, if there is one. See what I did there? I just square rooted both sides. So X is going to equal the square root of 13.5 squared plus 7.2 squared. Yes, you may use a calculator. You should be able to pull one up on Alex when you do this. There's my 13.5 squared plus 7.2 squared. That equals, and then I hit the square root button, and I get exactly 15.3 as x. I come over here, and this whole green thing is 15.3. Now, our ultimate goal is to get the yellow. So I see now I'm going to take 15.3 and subtract 13.5, and that will get me that last little bit. 15.3 minus 13.5. And we get that little segment that Alex is asking us for as 1.8. Ta-da! Not really that hard as soon as you can find that right angle. Let's try another one. All righty. Make note that Q to T is 15. So we're going to bracket that. Q all the way to T is 15. T to R is 9. That's this whole thing. From there to there is 9. We're being asked to find T to F. We're going to squiggle that. That is our ultimate ambition. What on earth are we going to do? Watch out for that right angle. Sing with me. If tangent to a radius, 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 if tangent to a radius, right angle at the edge. You now have a right triangle. Let's pull that out. Maybe you don't see it yet, but let's pull it out. We'll pull it out together. That is 9. And R to Q, we're going to call this X. Keep in mind, this is a tan angle. R to Q and Q to S are going to be the same. And then here, Q all the way to T, we already know is 15. Let me get the letters here. That's Q. That's T. That's R. And there's your right angle. Let's solve for X first. I think you can see how we're going to do this. Have two sides, need the third side, Pythagoras. So we have X squared plus 9 squared equals 15 squared. Now I'm going to combine a few steps. Don't let this freak you out. We have X squared. Whoops, let me keep my color straight here. X squared plus 81. That's 9 times 9. Equals 15 squared, which is 225. Believe me? Let me show you. $225. So to get X by itself, it's going to be, watch carefully, square root 225 minus 81. I just did a couple steps at the same time. See what I did there to get X by itself? Okay, let's get out your calculators. And we start with 225 minus 81 square root. Looky there, it's a whole number. I know whole numbers make you happy. So we just found from here to here, squiggle it, is 12. Now squiggle the arms of the tan from here to here is also 12. Now let's trace, folks. Trace the 15. From here to here is 15. Trace Q to S. From there to there is 12. Ready? Find me the squiggle. I'll wait 5 seconds. You do your own math. Of course, TS now equals 3.